What is up, guys? Nick B here, and today we are trading live. Oh wow, moving kind of fast right now. Please take a look at the screen. Let's go. Alrighty, you see the market moving here. Looks like a pretty much rangy day. Broke above these highs. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to talk too much while we trade. Just so I can stay focused. Yesterday we did really bad. We didn't stop at 3 trades. We kept going and we lost every single one. So that was pretty bad. But yeah. We just gotta limit ourselves. Good grief. Okay. I don't know if these are staircase lows or not. I'm saying no. Alright, swing our first entry, second entry. Let's take a look at our risk reward and started using this yesterday. But this is mainly for lower volatility. So that's where we would scalp if we might just get stopped out here. Could have staircase lows. It's like that was the case. We have a little bit of slippage as well. Oh, we're actually one tick lower here. I guess it is staircase lows, or it could be also declared overall uptrend. I thought this would have been a little bit enough evidence to declare an overall downtrend. Okay, well. Alright, getting somewhere. Oof. Looks like we have a swing here that didn't show up here. We got our first entry, second entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we might have to. Look like it might be an overall uptrend now, so that'll be the thing you should be doing here. So it looks like it was staircase lows. these guys, it has a little bit of a trend, and it's not part of this spike really. Yeah, I guess so. It's also well, yeah, swing and 1 wick. I don't like this setup at all. Jesus. Making sure it stops out everybody, huh? Good God, I think we're okay to switch back to this. Perhaps not. Alright, might switch back to here. I would say it's still an overall uptrend actually. It's not in the downtrend, so yeah. For that trade. There's no real evidence of overall downtrend. But I gotta stop taking trades without thinking. Alright, the only worry I have is that these are spikes and not just big moves. Oh, it looks like we broke it either way. Don't have to worry about this slowdown here. Might actually get all the way to it. Yeah. Alrighty, well, hopefully we get this. Got filled the tick late. Should be able to. That's where we should scalp. If it was super duper low volatility, but I think we're okay actually. Usually we'll switch that if we're getting close to switching all the way to the 450. Even the 700 is showing some fewer swings in the minute chart. But I think we're okay here for now. We do get stopped out here. We should be guaranteed this, but if we do get stopped out, we gotta start heavily considering our risk reward scalps. So in this case, we would have got it. This is something I've been testing since yesterday, very long time, and yeah, we would have got the scalp, but it's our strat, so let's see if we can actually get this. And yesterday we did some testing, so there was a couple of trades where we did the risk reward and it just came up to this point right here and went the opposite direction. Yeah. Nice, we got it, let's go. Finally got a trap. Let's go, brother. And the easy one too. I mean, doesn't get more beautiful than that in my opinion. Might have to really think these bars as well. Even with slippage, we still got it. Thank God. God is good. Let's go. We are in the green, boys. Let's go. Alright, the most difficult thing about this trade is not knowing what the overall trade is. Could be down, could be up. Up has a little bit of more evidence, not necessarily actual support, but down does have all this to, I guess it could be up, since the most recent test was at a semi-decent level. Oh wow, yeah, pretty decent on the minute chart, if you ask me. But if that's the case, we also have a little bit of the test. Not really. I feel like this has a little bit more evidence. Alright, well, it's the moment of truth. I think it's an overall uptrend, so we are going to go for this sell. I think it's an overall uptrend because we have a little bit of support here. We've seen something like this where the pre-market has support and more evidence, I should say, so it's not necessarily support. Yeah, we're going to treat this as an overall uptrend. There's a little bit something right here, and kind of see it. I'm gonna give this a shot. Google. Okay, Google, play next song. I'm just playing around with this thing. I don't think volatility is that low quite yet. To use this, but if we do get stopped out, then once again, something to consider. Would that have been the scalp? I don't even remember where that scalp was. Right there. I think something is going to help us stop doing 20 trades a day just instantly. This is very important. No amount of whatever money, materialistic things is ever going to make you happy. I've been following this guy who got all the dreams he could have. He reached his goal. He became a millionaire. He sold Twitch. He founded Twitch, and all he ever wanted was just more and more and more. He found himself wanting more and more because you just couldn't. If you're comparing yourself to anybody right now, you're gonna do that for the rest of your life, no matter how much money you have, or you're just gonna keep on doing that. And I think finding the thing that makes you happy is the only reason you should do anything. I would beat myself up even yesterday, and I probably still will, and I hope I'm gonna just do my best to just remind myself. That's why I'm making this video. That this is nothing, you know. It's not gonna bring you more happiness. What am I trying to say? My kids bring me so much joy that like that's what life's about, and all this is just like a video game at some point. And spending all your time and efforts frustrating over something that's just like a video game is just kind of silly, when the thing that makes you actually happy should be the thing you're spending your time on. Like, and that's a lot of the time it's family, and for me that's family. If we do get stepped out, then that means you get more time. And also, something I wanted to say, I'm not gonna be successful for the next 10 years, and putting time into perspective and just stop putting yourself on a timeline, you know. Does look like we're gonna get stepped out though. But I'm gonna try my best to stop beating myself over the head, because I keep putting myself on a timeline like, gotta get this, I gotta get this. And when it comes to reality, like, if you're in a good spot, stay in a good spot. And I'm in an amazing spot, but I get so frustrated just being like, oh, I can't reach my goal, blah 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 blah. But hopefully I can remind myself that this is not the source of happiness. Like, I'm gonna be chasing this for the rest of my life, and you only got one life, and might as well spend it being happy, you know. But yeah, NT is the step out. So it looks like it was an overall downtrend. It could be because that was just the most recent move, and this didn't really have that level of support. The last test was way down here. You know, it's kind of no man's land. When compared to this, it has kind of this downtrend thing going on, and it really is just one leg. If you don't look at the level of support, you can at least look at the legs. This has one leg. The downtrend has two legs already. Yeah. So it looks like the overall downtrend, especially with that minute chart looking like that, and with the tick chart looking like that. So, and these lows are just way down here, you know, and then this one's not really the low that people are focusing on, unless you're trading only the minute chart, but you can see that low being way down there. Alright, we got one more try, boys, for frag day. I would take frag days over full day losses any day. Bottom frag days, I should say. Do we have switch check? I think we might. Yep. Could potentially take this as a double bottom, but actually no, let's not do that. We've done that before I got stopped out. Right, we're on a train, but volatility is super duper low. Debating, should we actually use this? Doesn't make a difference there, really. Actually it kind of does. We could possibly, the volatility stays pretty low. Might just end up moving this to here. This will be our last trade if we do get stopped out. Should we? All the way back to that high. Bars are starting to stay within. I'd say we'll go ahead and leave it for now. Oh my, we got it. I was looking at Disney World tickets. Hopefully we can go. That'd be nice. I just realized I was recording wrong. Was I recording? Looks like I was. Sorry. But yeah, what I was saying was we had to switch the minute chart because there's a second entry there that didn't show up here. But we switched. Went for a non-avi, but it doesn't look like we'll get it or get in the trade. If it breaks below this guy, we gotta cancel it. Well, it looks like that might be the case, which is a-okay with me. And continuing the spikes out of these highs, like the overall high of the day, is always tricky. So that's why we're going for a non-obvious sell, because it's a whoop-de-doo high. Whoop-de-doo high. That's 24. Break below 24. We gotta get out of here. Get out of here. There it is. Right. NT. Okay, we might have to start using our risk reward thing. Yeah. Ooh, no entry. Unless oh, a little bit too matchy. There's another low, swing low that not showing up. I think we're okay to switch back to here actually. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 7th bar here. Volatility looks like it picked up a tiny bit. So, I don't think I've ever seen the light look like this on the camera in my face this early in the morning. Usually it's at night when I'm doing like a playback. Getting light like this. It does feel like nighttime right now because I have these blasting lights. I should put them like that. Okay. It's like right in my face though. Look at that Mount Olympus. We got a whole week off in July. Bella's birthday. I'm recording still, aren't I? Alright, I think we have something going on here. World trend was up, falling congestion, broke. Looks like it broke, so world trend should just be down here. Unless it's actual level support. I don't think it is. Switch back to the 700 tick chart. Volatility picked up a tiny bit. And the open world trend is just down, and this wasn't a level support in the trade nonetheless. Alright, and we just chill out. Can't really draw a trend because we got spikes and congestion, but if we had to. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Could have been a tick chart thing. No, I like that better. If we do get subbed out, I think it'd actually be a 20%er because I don't see a level of support. This is pretty darn inconsistent. Yeah, 20%er. Uh-oh. 20%er, let's go. God. It could be falling congestion overall trend up, non-obvious sell. But there was a break in there, pretty obvious break, and even though it continued there, I guess the break is okay to some extent. Man. Damn it, brother. I gotta focus something on here. That's evidence to overall trend up. Level support you could have used as evidence to declare an overall uptrend. And even though you did push down here, there's not much of a downtrend besides the break of that. But you did have support there as well to declare that. I don't know, dude. That's a devastating trade, to be honest. So if we had to adjust our strat, it would be something like that, and be like, alright, you have spikes there, but they're major moves with congestion, but not spikes with congestion. Well, you could have said like, alright, you did bounce off that high, but it looks like you're testing that low again. Possibly. I don't know. You don't really test it at all. Nah, it's a 20%er, unfortunately, brothers. Alright, let's give this another buy. This probably be the bottom frag is $34. Might have to here to jump up. Be the case. That bar definitely fit inside 4 points. 1025 as well. Let's. The big difference. Stuff you gotta do to make ability. And we got Scout. Just enough for the Scout. You know, it's a good thing, maybe it was a bad thing. We would have freaking got it. So bitter right now. Alright, I think it's an overall uptrend. Actually, it could be a downtrend. Not 1, 2 times, but this side has 3 times, but it's a little bit more inconsistent. Let's give it the benefit of a doubt. Yeah, let's hit the buy. Will it come back from it? I would say it's as inconsistent, to be honest. Let's sell at 25. Because this side has the bigger moves as well. Didn't really reject off of here. This is a tough one for sure. Should we go for the buy? We can still go potentially for the buy if it's an overall downtrend. It was 1, 2, 3 test. But we didn't get pushes off of it, but that's something we've never really done before. Yeah, let's go for the buy. We probably won't be able to get in this trade. Buy trade. Buy. Oh, we're in the trade. Oh, wow. 3 different scalps. Okay, let's put it low. Right. Yeah. Let's scalp out here. I think it's an overall downtrend because we had 2 tests there pretty consistent, and this side has inconsistency as well. Those 2 levels, but if we do get stopped out here, there's a good chance it just breaks below here and it skyrockets that way too as well. But volatility extremely low, so betting on it. If we do get stopped out, we really have to heavily consider our strategy, because we're kind of just in no man's land, but I think this should work out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey. All right. And if we do get stepped out, it'd be me, because we do supposed to do a non-obvious sell here. And it looks like that might be the case, actually. And it was an overall uptrend that we need a little bit more rejection off of there next time. So non-obvious sell was the play here. Getting somewhere. Like about to get the scalp here. Hopefully. Ow. Could possibly get the scalp if we did perhaps something like that. But I got the scalp. But we got it nonetheless. Let's go. What's actually our scalp? Was that high 25? Low 25? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Way up here. Sheesh, that's massive. Let's go. We got it. We're green today, boy. You can see why we go for those scalps now. Tuck, tuck, tuck.
Why are you so bad?
See. I doogie doogie doo.
I was first. See?
Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! 10! Yay! Oh, no. Say, mama. Yo, kiddo, draw. I mean, come on. That's why we use that risk reward. Sheesh. I mean, we didn't really have to use it here because the bars are taking up a lot more than just 4. With it's staying outside of 4 points. This one's out of 4 points. This was a tiny bit, but this one's definitely out of 4 points. The average bar is out of 4 points. Not here though. Average bar is pretty much less than 4 points. Is there a way to see? I don't think so. Oh look, you can see volatility in all these bars. Interesting. So wait, we were right about the buy. Oh gosh, we gotta erase this. Adds more and closer tests. Not necessarily true either. Right. Well. Closer. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna double tap here. The first entry. Do one trade, hopefully. Okay, volatility is omega low right. Trend, question mark? And if that's the case, should be a sell here. It's a tough one. I don't see the trend on the minute chart. It is kind of confirmed here though. It's not the most obvious trend, but let's go for the sell. So it would be way up here actually. 50. But it is an obvious one. So we could potentially just go for the one ticker. Let's give it a shot. World trend is down though compared to here, but it is off the trend line on this of this guy. If anyone were to draw this out, be just like this as well, matching up in those highs. This would be the one tick sell. Could possibly go for non-avi, but it's a big non-avi. You know, the big 3 points are a lot bigger here. Right, and oh gosh, yep, yeah, we're doing the right. Alright, let's hope for this trend. And if we do get stepped out here, we have to adjust the trend. I guess we can just go back to the normal scuff trading. I was creating a new one, but because there's half this stuff that's outdated now, or we haven't really used. But the trend lines is pretty recent, so we'll just edit here. Avoid spikes with congestion. No, we don't have that. At least they're clear. Yeah, we got a ton. Even looks like they're supposed to be a trend. You must find a clear trend. Pretty clear trend. Usually has avoid spikes with congestion trends. Usually has congestion at the level of support or resistance. Not this case, or just massive spikes and nothing there. Try not to cut off flows, and we're not doing it. That is not really. Could probably adjust it a little bit and make it match. Textbook second entry equals non-obvious entry. Oops. But we're super low volatility, so I don't think it'd make too much of a difference. Hopefully not. We would be in the trade right now though. The entrance would be right there actually. Just barely in the trade. This is textbook second entry. Can have spikes that are not massive moves. Okay. Alright, and if we do get stepped out here, it'll be because there's a level of resistance there. Oh. 1, 2. Yeah, we should have did a non-avi. Bouncing off these highs too. Ooh, that's not a good thing. That means we should be buying here on the swing low first entry, second entry. So I guess if we do get stepped out, we textbook second entries need to be on a super duper clear trend without too much congestion, and on the minute chart shows a lot of congestion. So yeah, we're asking it for it to come off way back down here, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, but it'll look like this might be the last trade since it's already 11 o'clock and volatility is omega low. Mega low. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this guy because our volatility omega low. I'll scalp out there and move our stop to this high right here. Actually, we're supposed to wait for the green. But it already did its thing, created 2 lows there already. So if people were shorting, they already got stopped out. Two lows, 2 highs. We're in the green anyway. Alright, let me just chill. Non-obvious. Where would our scalp be for the non-obvious? So here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Just about here. For the argument of going long on the non-obvious here, you'd be bouncing off buy out a non-obvi. I guess technically both can technically work out. So your entrance would be at 75, just right about here, one tick lower here. Your stop would be 2, 4, 6, 8. Ooh, right here in 2 ticks. That's an interesting one. Basically, we're betting on our own strategy to not work out in order for this to work out. That's why it's 20%ers. That's why we got 20%ers. Oh, it looks like we're like stepped out here, and it looks like our own strategy might be correct here. One of our trades can be the 20%er. Either the buy here that could have been on the swing low first entry. Actually, I would have counted that as a double bottom. Actually, it's not the best. Came a little bit too close, and that leg is just way more massive than that one. So maybe that's the reason you could say I'm not going to take that trade. And that would be the reason for your stop out if you were to go long there. You had another textbook second entry here off the key entry point. Uh-oh. Looks like the non-obvious buy actually wins here. And so, if we do get step out, it's because we were supposed to go for non-obvious help. Or it could be, I'm not sure. There's no way of knowing right now. We're gonna have to look after the fact. Alright, if we do, I don't want to create stuff in my head and accidentally mistake it for actual strategy, because that can happen. I think. I feel like it has been happening. NT. Alright, thanks for watching, boys. Peace out. But either way, even in a non-obvious, I think, actually, let's see what a non-obvious entry would look like. If we had put our stop here, I think we would have got the scalp, actually. Yeah, we would have got the scalp. That would be in our scalp right there. Yeah, we were supposed to do a non-obvious. That's our bad. We could technically keep on training. 11, 12, but we have this risk reward thing. So yeah, that's our strat. Our strategy worked actually in both cases. You're supposed to go for a non-obvious buy here, and you're supposed to enter the non-obvious entry here, sell, and you would have got that scalp because your entrance would have been right here, like we discussed. Your scalp would have been exactly where it should have been, which was right here. Uh-oh, right there. Now clear, easy scalp right there. And then the non-obvious buy, you would enter at right here, and let's see where your scalp would be. If it dropped down here, you probably exactly put it pretty much there. And then once you got that low, I would drag it below this low right here, and that would have been the scalp as well. Dang it, that's what happens when you have FOMO and you enter incorrectly. I'm debating whether to keep drinking. I want to, but alright, we'll go. I guess we'll call it. We'll wait for this pullback. Hour-long video. Yeah, alright, that'll be it. Peace out.